5 racers are embarking on a challenge of a lifetime, each using just one payment method as they travel from New York to Money20 in the bright lights of Las Vegas. They will need courage, cunning, currency, and whatever transport is available to them as they race across the country. Who will make it to Vegas? Who will be crowned Payments Race Champion?
I'm Brittany, and I am the racer for Team Card.
I'm Megan, Team Devices.
Hey, my name is Max Mayer, and I'm racing for Team Crypto.
My name is Dennis. I am part of Team Cash.
I am Renee Howard, and I am Team Checks.
We do have a little bit of a plan.
Are we obligated to have to share?
I mean, I do have a secret plan, but if I tell you, then it won't be a secret anymore.
I think there's going to be a lot of begging happening.
Well, we'll see how it goes, but there's definitely, we're as prepared as we could be.
I think the biggest competition is going to be Team Crypto.
I'm thinking possibly Bitcoin.
Team Card is going to be hard to beat. Also, Crypto.
The thing that I'm most excited about the race would have to be just the adventure.
I guess probably connecting with the community.
City hopping and state hopping is going to be fun, right?
I would like to make it to Arizona because I would like to ride a donkey.
But honestly, it's just really having fun.
Team Card! Team Card!
Go Team Cash!
Go Team Crypto!
Go Team Check! Let's go.
Team Cash.
So where's Team Cash gonna go?
Atlanta.
San Francisco!
So where are we gonna go? Washington, D.C.
Chicago.
Toronto!
On your mark. Next. Go, 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 go.
Okay, so we just got started and I have a secret up my sleeve. So what we're gonna do is we need some Wi-Fi first off so we can get some plans in motion. So we're not spending any money quite yet, but we're gonna see if we can get a reservation in place for an RV.
Signed to a good start because we got off on the correct subway train to where we wanted to go, which is actually going to be Central Park, because we have hopefully some ideas on getting some other ways to transport our bodies from one place to another.
So I just had to ask some guy to buy me coffee because I really wanted coffee. And luckily they knew about Money20, so they seemed a little more willing to do it. I did write them a check and he cashed it as we were talking. That's not gonna happen very much though. So now we have to plan to go to Toronto. So we are gonna go to AAA, make them book us a trip to Toronto with traveler's checks. And we have to get there by 5:30 and it's 4:40 right now and it's a 25-minute walk without us getting lost.
Okay, so we're on the Hertz app, trying to see if we can book a car, and we will drive from New York City to Las Vegas, which takes something like 38 hours. Okay, so I just got off the phone with Hertz. They only take credit card. Thinks that everyone will require that we pay with credit card, so that's a problem. Okay, so I found a Hertz in Brooklyn. That looks like it might take Apple Pay, so we are taking an Uber, paid with Apple Pay, to go and pick it up and see if we can get on the road.
Right now, we're in New York, 3 p.m. The idea is to get out of here as soon as possible. So I know this guy who can get me train tickets that I can pay back in Bitcoin. All right, so here's a mini challenge. How do you take the metro in New York when all they take is the metro card, credit card, or cash? My plan? Find someone here who will accept my cryptos and will buy a ticket for me. There's a lot of people attracted by the sign. I see a lot of eyeballs on it.
Where you run, where you verse. You can't flow from the verse to the next verse. You're a manifest of the effect of a cause without a man, but you're not a lost cause, brother man. Now hear me out, sister lady. Keep hoping for the sun when it's being rainy. You've a special kind of response.
So we went to AAA because we're like, oh, we can get traveler's checks. They can book us our flights. Well, we get there and then a lot of confusion breaks out and they say, no, we can't do anything now. So I have pretty much panic on my face, and one of the cashiers said that she would help me and she would pay for my ticket if I gave her a check. I was more than blessed with that. I just texted my friend whose friend lives in Queens, so she's calling her and we may have a place to sleep tonight. So crossing our fingers we don't have to sleep at the airport.
Slave to death.
So we reserved a car on Expedia, thinking that we could book with Apple Pay, and it turns out that you can't. So we found Faith, this lovely New Yorker who has restored my faith in humanity. Faith has agreed to pay for my rental car on her credit card, and I will just reimburse her via Venmo, which doesn't break the rules because I'm only using a mobile payment, so I think we're good. The goal is to get as close to Pittsburgh as possible. That's 7 hours and 20 minutes away from here, which puts us at 2 o'clock in the morning. But hopefully we'll tick off a couple states tonight. So we're gonna go to New Jersey and Pennsylvania today. So that'll add 2 more to our tally.
So here we are sitting in the Penn Station in New York. I didn't really locked out on getting into the New York Metro. Waiting for train that is super delayed, not arriving. We don't know if we're gonna make it to Providence, Rhode Island tonight. And to sum it all up, I'm starting to be hungry now. The plan for food calls for me buying and ordering online ahead of time. So a lot of lessons learned for day one.
I'm dying. It has been a long day and I have learned that checks are very limited, but thank God for New York people.
Alright, so real quick to kind of give you guys an update, we actually had a hard time getting to that main train station that we had to take a taxi to, but once we got there we had even more trouble trying to even just get a ticket and a ride all the way over here to Philadelphia. We did finally make it, but it is like the wee hours of the night. We are going to get a cab and then we're going to go to a hotel room because we're going to sleep for a couple hours, maybe even sleep until like 9-10 in the morning, and then get our day started in Philadelphia.
Just recording.
Are you expecting me to talk?
Yeah.
I'm so tired. So it is 3 o'clock in the morning. We're at the Motel 6 by Pittsburgh Airport. But thankfully we reserved this hotel online with Expedia, where I paid with Apple Pay. Hello. So we sleep in like